In travel news for October 21st, 2024, we talk about how the Boeing Machinist strike could create widespread travel disruptions as aircraft deliveries are delayed, leading to flight cancellations, fewer available routes, and increased airfares for travelers. But before we begin, I'm Brandon with the Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that makes travel so easy. Even a blind traveler like myself can do it. And now, Today in Travel. As the Boeing Machinist strike enters its second month, the ripple effects are becoming increasingly visible across the airline industry. The prolonged labor action has not only halted production at Boeing's manufacturing facilities, but has also sparked significant disruptions throughout the supply chain, further complicating an already stressed air travel market. With aircraft deliveries delayed and fewer planes available, travelers should be prepared for a more challenging and unpredictable travel experience in the coming months. The strike, which began in mid-September and involves over 33,000 machinists from the International Association of Machinists and Aerospace Workers, has brought Boeing's production lines to a standstill. Production on key aircraft models, including the 737 MAX, remain grounded as the company and its workers fail to reach a resolution. This strike could not come at a worse time for airlines, which were relying on these aircraft to bolster their fleets as demand for air travel continues to rebound. For major U.S. carriers such as Alaska Airlines, American Airlines, and United Airlines, the disruption to Boeing's supply chain means fewer planes are entering service this year and into next year. Travelers are likely to experience the consequences firsthand, with airlines potentially reducing flight schedules, consolidating routes, and in some cases canceling flights altogether. What should have been a time of fleet expansion for airlines has instead turned into a period of delays and uncertainty for both operators and passengers. The situation is expected to worsen as the strike drags on into November, with airlines already feeling the squeeze. The supply of 737 MAX deliveries, crucial for domestic routes, will fall short of expectations, making it harder for airlines to maintain schedules during busy travel periods, especially as holiday travel approaches. Adding to the difficulties posed by the strike are the broader supply chain issues that have been plaguing the airline industry for months, with shortages in key aircraft parts necessary for repairs and maintenance. Airlines are struggling to keep their existing fleets in the air. This has led to increased downtime for planes and limited the number of flights available. The combination of delayed deliveries from Boeing and the ongoing supply chain disruptions is creating a perfect storm for U.S. airlines and travelers alike. As more aircraft remain out of service, airlines may resort to drastic measures, including reducing the number of flights on popular routes and charging higher ticket prices to offset the reduced capacity. Travelers who tend to book flights last minute or during peak periods may find themselves facing exorbitant fares and fewer available options, particularly on heavily trafficked domestic routes. Savvy travelers, however, will likely have anticipated these challenges and booked their flights well in advance to avoid the worst of the disruptions. For travelers planning trips in the near future, especially during the holiday season, the Boeing strike presents real challenges. Fewer planes in operation will mean fewer seats available, potentially leading to overbooked flights, last-minute schedule changes, and higher than usual airfares. Those flying with carriers such as Alaska, American, or United, which were relying on 737 MAX deliveries, should stay informed about potential flight adjustments. Flexibility will be key for travelers during this period. Airlines may be forced to reschedule or cancel flights with little notice as they cope with reduced capacity and supply chain delays. It's advisable for travelers to monitor their flight status closely in the days leading up to departure and to consider alternative routes or airports if cancellations occur. Planning ahead and allowing extra time in itineraries for potential disruptions can help mitigate the inconvenience. While many travelers are aware of the ongoing strike, some may not realize how deeply it affects the entire travel experience. The resulting aircraft shortage and delays are likely to impact everything from flight availability to ticket prices. Travelers who remain proactive and adaptable will have a far smoother experience than those who may be caught off guard by these sudden changes. The longer the strike continues, the greater the strain on the airline industry. If the labor action extends beyond November, Boeing may face additional furloughs and layoffs within its supply chain, further compounding the disruption to aircraft production. Spirit Aerosystems, one of Boeing's largest suppliers, has already announced plans to furlough 700 employees as they run out of storage space for unshipped components. As the U.S. enters the busy holiday travel season, the effects of the Boeing strike will be felt most acutely by commercial travelers. With fewer aircraft available and supply chain issues preventing timely repairs, airlines may struggle to meet demand, leading to more frequent flight cancellations, longer delays, and increased costs for passengers. For travelers, the ongoing Boeing strike and the resulting supply chain disruptions represent a significant challenge in the coming months. The already volatile air travel market is likely to become even more unpredictable, with fewer available flights, higher airfares, and potential delays looming on the horizon. The best course of action for travelers is to remain flexible and prepared for unexpected changes. Booking flights well in advance, staying informed about ongoing developments, and monitoring flight schedules closely will be crucial to navigating these turbulent times. Travelers should also consider building extra time into their itineraries to accommodate potential disruptions and avoid peak travel periods wherever possible. Those who fail to prepare or remain unaware of the strike's broader impact on air travel may find themselves paying more for tickets, dealing with last-minute cancellations, or being stuck with fewer options when flights are delayed. In contrast, informed travelers can take proactive steps to minimizing the inconvenience and enjoy a smoother, more manageable travel experience during these uncertain times. Today in Travel is brought to you by The Adept Traveler, an award-winning travel agency that specializes in making travel easier for everyone. From the novice to the expert, from the able-bodied to the disabled traveler, it's our belief that everybody deserves to travel better. Until next time, travel well, my friends.